What's up, BFFs? What's up, BFFs? What's up, BFFs? So today, y'all, I have the camera horizontal. I hope it's going to look right. I tried it, and I looked at it. I'm like, this, I guess. So let's just see how we're going to do. How we going to do. I planned to talk about the stress and the back and forth between the transgender and the straight people in the sports world. However, I'm not going to talk about that right now. That'll probably be for tomorrow because I just went to church tonight, right? And in prayer time and in church, it just God started to reveal stuff to me. So anyway, what I have today though is I have some fried pork chops. My husband makes fried pork chops. I have a smothered pork chop, and I have some greens up under here, and I got some rice back here. So yeah, and I got real forks, but I like plastic forks. Sometimes I just don't like the way it hit my teeth. Anyway, is it first? Oh. I want to be like this. You know, you're right. I could not believe I just dropped that rice. Anyway, there's the first bite. And the pork chop here. Let me bite. It's good. That's good crunch. It's good. I gotta stop trying to cover my mouth, because I'm told when you're doing mukbangs, you ain't supposed to cover your mouth. Now I am gonna wipe my mouth. I should put my last of my lip top sauce on here. Anyway, for those that don't know, I go to church on Sundays. Majority of the Sundays. And every now and again, then I started going on Wednesdays for Bible study and all that. And for whatever reason, I stopped. I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna go this Sunday. I ain't gonna go this Wednesday. I'm gonna do X, Y, Z. So I didn't do it. I didn't go one Wednesday. I didn't go another Wednesday. In the end, God was showing me tonight, like, the longer you don't do something, the longer you won't do something. The longer you get away from something, the further away you be from it. Meaning, the more I didn't go to church on Wednesdays, the more I started finding other things to do on Wednesday. Church just wasn't even, it became I got to church when I felt like it on Wednesday, because I'm like, I go on Sundays anyway. So I ain't gonna, I got something else to do on Wednesday. So I just started letting other things be done. But I remember the time when God was telling me, no, you belong there on Wednesdays. Everything else has to fall by the wayside. I'm saying all this to say, this ain't gonna be no long video either, y'all. I'm saying all this to say, be mindful of the things you are away from for a period of time, because sometimes it may be hard to get back. Some things is good that you away from it. If you away from a toxic relationship, the more you away from it, the more you heal. The more you away from negative things, the less likely you are inclined to be involved in negative things. So this video ain't just necessarily about church. Actually, probably ain't even about church at all. It's just knowing that the more you're away from something, the harder it may be able to get back, or the easier. You just got to find out what category you fit in as far as what's easier. I may seem a little off, y'all, because I'm so used to having my camera vertically, and it looks weird. So this is horizontal. Let's go see how it goes when I post it. I was going to, and it's late. I'm eating late. This video probably won't come until tomorrow. I'm eating heavy tonight, too. I really don't like to eat heavy late at night. Because I went to Cracker Barrel earlier. I did a short on that. I put that up. And then my plan this evening was to do Cobb salad. And I think I was going to do some rotisserie chicken. Because really, I should be fasting in the morning from 6 to 6. And then in the evening, still staying away from meat. So I'm going to have to figure this out, because right at the time we were talking about doing the fast, I was also starting this YouTube channel. So I'm going to see how God leads. But at some point, I'm about to really get into this fast. So in the morning, I'm really going to stick with the 6 to 6. Now I got to figure out what I'm doing in the evening as far as food goes. But yeah, sometimes being away from stuff, the longer you're away from things, it's good. Because it gave you a chance to break free and see and experience other things that are better than what you have been tied yourself to. But the one thing I didn't want to do and don't want to do is get further and further away from God. Ooh, that lip sauce I'll set it off. Just set it off. I just don't want to get further away from God. I remember I used to go live on my Facebook page. And it's called Wind Down Wednesdays. Right, Tyler? My son's sitting on the other side of me eating too. And God started dealing with me. He wasn't dealing with me because I was drinking wine. It wasn't like I was on live getting drunk or nothing. He wasn't dealing with me on that. He was dealing with me saying Wednesdays. But one of the days I want to commit to come to serve, be fed in the kingdom so that you can go out and feed my people. And I'm talking about I was faithful. Right? I remember I used to go everywhere. I was faithful to it, y'all. And I can't tell you I remember what time, what day, what happened to make me say, I'm not going tonight. I can't. I'll tell you one thing. Any and everything that could get in the way. You want to go to dinner? Yeah. One of my favorite taco places that people know if they want to get me out, all they got to do is mention that name. Maybe I'm gonna get my little purse. Oh, look. Grab my little bag. And here I come. They want to go to get some chicken wings. Bag. Here I come on Wednesdays. I'm telling you, I went. But today. And this just, listen. Okay, lips, I hear you. Stop covering my mouth. I had no intentions on going to church this evening. And I wasn't. But because we are a group of women called the Kingdom Girls who have decided that we're going to fast. We're fasting for a certain amount of things, certain reasons. We got this conference coming up and all that. And so generally around this time we fast. I hadn't really even paid attention to the chat today. And some said, just looking at the prophetess, she said, if anybody wants to come, because church, you know, we normally service starts on Wednesday at this particular church at, I believe, 7:30, 7:45 on Wednesday night for Bible study. And she said, well, I'm going to be at the church at 6 for prayer. And instantly, I'm like, you know what? I'm going. I had an appointment at T-Mobile at 6. But this boy on the other side of this camera didn't show up back in time so we can go. So I told my husband, I said, you know what? I'm finna run around and go to church. I might be late, but I'm going. So I went, and I'm telling y'all, I am so grateful that I went because God showed up for me. Things I've been struggling with, things I've been battling, things I've been trying to carry the load myself and doing this. And he's like, no, that don't belong to you. You in my business is really what he was saying. So I got some relief on a lot of things. Clarity. I don't want to say that everything is just perfect in my life, but I'm okay. And I'm glad I did. So Wednesdays is back for me. Wednesdays are back for me. In addition to Sunday. Let's see what this gravy tastes like. It's soft, it's tender. All right, husband, here's that. What's the time? Rice is good. I don't want to bust them out enough, but these greens, I think he got them. They came out of the can. The fact that he cared enough to make them cook the end of the day, I'm gonna eat them. I gotta add a little hot sauce though. I gotta add a little hot sauce, y'all. I'm trying not to get out the camera. So I got some greens. I don't know if I told you, I got some greens over here, some rice and gravy. I put a little butter in my rice and I put a little salt. I didn't put pepper this time, I normally do. How do y'all eat y'all rice? Some people like sugar on their rice. Some people just want a little salt and pepper. Some people just want butter. Depending on the brand of margarine I use, I may not use no salt because some of these margarines are really salty. But for the most part, I like a little bit of butter, a little bit of salt. I don't like sugar in my rice. They don't belong. They do not belong. How was y'all day? Well, it's about 10:30, 11 o'clock time. And we up here eating. Like it's 10:30 in the afternoon. I'm definitely gonna have to detox after this. Because I don't like eating late. I don't like, especially, I don't mind eating late. I don't like heavy food late. Like, I probably should have ate that Cobb salad and some fruit. But I'll do that tomorrow. And he had made these pork chops. I'm like, no, I'm gonna go and get them tonight. So. What are some things that you feel like you've been away from too long that you need to get back to? Or some things that you are very grateful that you got away from. The longer you've been away, the easier it is for you to stay away. Because that's really what we're talking about. The longer you're away from something, the easier it is. It just gets easier and easier and easier. You just got to be mindful of what you're staying away from. You don't want to stay away from God too long. You should start knowing him taking his hands off you. What's wrong? Oh. But if you know it's something not good for you, or things that's bringing you unnecessary drama, heartache, frustration, all of that, stay away from it.
Kids.
Stay away from, well, can't stay away from y'all. Y'all don't bring me heartache. Y'all just kids, you know. They're just kids. Y'all do kid stuff sometimes. Sometimes y'all do too much. I'm ready to choke y'all out, but well, you brought it up. These Smothered ones, they're good. You get some more what? Cornbread. He made some jalapeno cornbread. That's what Tyler said. I ain't eat it. As much as I love bread, I want bread tonight. Go get this. Yeah. You should eat it all up. You know, I waited till everybody went and laid down and all that to start recording. And here he come, making noise in the kitchen. Making noise in the kitchen. I guess a little teaser for tomorrow, though, y'all, is... Well, I was listening to the radio, and one of the what do you call it? What's the radio people? The radio personalities. He was talking about it, and he had seen something about just a female boxer, professional boxer, wanted to box. What I thought he was saying was a man. And he was saying, you know, the rules and regulations, you know, you just can't do that in professional boxing. But he wasn't talking about me. He was talking about a transgender woman. So a man who trans into a woman. And both of them have been training for many, many years. The transgender woman who was a man before was training, you know, as a man, impeccable strength and all of this. And so has the woman. And she said, well, we don't have to do it professionally. We can do it for charity and all that kind of stuff. And I was asking people's opinion. And I'm not taking away from women. I'm not taking away from your strength. But I'm going to tell you, I don't want to go toe-to-toe in no round, in no rings with nobody who, whether trans or not. Listen, this is not me bashing the trans people. That's your life. I support whatever makes you a better person. Whatever you feel completes you, I support that. But I feel a way about them participating in the same sports. When I say them, I mean, I don't mean when I'm saying them in this, I'm not talking about trans people. I mean them inclusion, meaning women should be boxing women, men should be boxing men. And if it's trans, whatever unit you fit in, I think that's where it is. The problem is they haven't created a lane for transgenders to compete. And so what are they to do? You know what I mean? We get mad like they shouldn't be trying to compete against women. Well, what are they supposed to do if they don't have anything else? No other lanes. So maybe we create a lane. I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody, but that's just what the radio conversation was, and you know. So, like how y'all day was. I probably should have gave y'all a bite of this. We have now. What?
Hey, bit off that,
Okay. You still don't get y'all none because I bit off that one already.
You don't know them folks like that.
You say I don't know y'all like that. I think I'm doing better. I ain't coming up my mouth. But I don't know. I'm eating the way I normally eat. I don't just eat and talk. I eat. Well, maybe I do when I'm eating by myself, I guess. But if I'm with somebody, I'm sitting at the table with my kids or my husband, and we talking, well, I don't know. I'm gonna get there, y'all. I'm gonna get there. I think I'm getting more confident in this in these YouTube streets. I may seem a little off today because I'm just getting used to this camera being horizontal as opposed to vertical. But once I get used to this, I'll be all right. I will be all right. And I like the fat on my pork chops. I do. I love the fat on pork chops, bacon, ham, all that. I do. One thing didn't happen though, y'all. I ain't getting no pop. I try not to have it in the house too much no more because the more I have it in here, the more I drink it. So maybe a couple times a week I may just go get me one or two. Help me stop drinking so much, but I don't know. Y'all got to definitely put in the comments. Let me know. First of all, oh my God, I went through this whole video and they told y'all to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, comment, like, and share. I got to find a way to put that on, help my son help me edit because I still ain't learned the thumbnails yet. And I still don't know how to edit. And so I'll be praying that this video go well because I ain't got no too many take 2s and take 3s and editing this out and all that. I got to learn how to do that because I'm sure mistakes are going to be made. It's coming. It's coming. And I want to eat all this food. I want to eat all this food because it's good and I'm hungry. But I know I shouldn't. I don't know if I'm hungry enough to eat all this food. I just think right now I'm being greedy. I gotta watch this though. I keep putting my hand here. I gotta watch that. I'm gonna pay attention. I'm gonna give me a new little thing to put different foods on. There's just certain things I need to invest in and tighten up on. It's coming. I appreciate the ones who've been following me, who's been sharing, who's been commenting, subscribing. Thank you to the ones that are coming. Can't believe I started this video without saying. I gotta put me some notes out. So I can remember to do it until I get used to it. So, I'm not gonna be before you too much longer. Take me another bite of this crunchy one here. I said one with the lips hot sauce on it. I'm telling you, as long as you let this hot sauce sit, the hotter it get. And I only got a little bit left. I can hit this bottle around. I only got a little bit at the bottom left. A little bit. And baby, when you say taste, you see all the peppers and all on the side, and you shake it up, the more it sit, the hotter it get. Nobody really eat it but me. I do it every now and again. She says hot. My husband, he like hot and spicy. He don't even want that. He says it's hot. So, I gotta think of some fun topics. I'm telling y'all, there's gonna be a lot of topics that I'm gonna talk about. It's gonna be fun, interesting, and all that. Somewhere though, God is gonna make his interest. You better believe it. Cause even not gonna lie, on my Facebook page, my intent is never. I'm not saying never. My intent is not always, I'm gonna get on here, I'm giving dust what said, because I'm not super spiritual like that. I'm not super religious. I just have a good relationship with God, working on a great one. And I know where I came from. I know the person that I was. I know the things that I've done in life. And so when you hear me talking to him, and talking about him, I know where he brought me from. I know where I could have possibly ended up. And he still saw fit for me to miss what I probably rightfully deserved. So, yeah. Yeah. So this ain't a religious channel. This one is going to definitely glorify and lift him up. Even on my worst days, somehow he was still there. Somehow. Even didn't feel like it. You look up in time that passed, and you're like, you know what? He absolutely was there. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to get up out of here. Ain't reaching me them greens. I'm about to go in here. Shower. Detox. Call it a night. Again, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Comment, like, and share. Y'all my BFFs now. Boss, family, and friends. We the butterfly crew. Y'all know the butterfly. Some of y'all do, some of y'all don't. I'm for my son that passed away. And yeah. So y'all part of my butterfly crew too. That fat got a lot of flavor in it. Uh-oh. I liked all that smacking.
You should be greedy.
I thought I was gonna be greedy. I'm gonna do too much. I mean, I'm talking and eating, but on a whole bunch of loud smacking, I'm not trying to do it. I guess this is what happened. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all. Have an awesome and amazing night, evening, whenever you may see this, morning. I pray the peace of God be upon you and your family. No hurt, harm, or danger should come through to any of y'all. Good night. I love y'all. For real.